Cindy and I are riding along after having dinner at her mother's house, and it's December the 29th, 2024, and the 40th anniversary of my brother Joel and his wife Karen. And I may have done this before, but I wanted to talk about the day they got married. So it was 1984, December the 29th, and they got married. Karen's from this little town called Stephen, Minnesota, and it's a little town, and it's way up north. I mean, I'm not even sure. Probably a half an hour to the North Dakota border, and maybe 45 minutes to the Canadian border. I honestly don't know. But anyway, so it's a big wedding, right? And it is cold. And the day before, I think there was snow, or it may have been that night before the wedding. And it was cold. Like the morning of it was 30 degrees below zero, and it was windy. And a lot of people. Karen's parents had a pretty large house out in the country, and so a lot of people stayed there with them. And so that morning of the wedding, everybody went out to start their cars, and no one's car would start because they weren't parked in the garage; they were parked outside. Except for this car that I had. I called it Clovis, and I paid $100 for it. It was a 1971 Toyota Corona. It was the only car that would start. I don't know if it's because everything in it was so loose and worn out. But anyway, so jump-started people, got them going. Then we went to the wedding, and again, it was quite miserable. But all of us guys who were groomsmen, I was the best man, but the groomsmen, we all had those plastic shoes that you rent with a tuxedo when you don't have your own dress shoes, and they just turned into these like hard as bricks because the plastic froze. Let's see what else about it. I remember I was mentioning this to Cindy when I was telling her about this earlier, that I remember one detail about Karen's wedding dress, and that is, which was perfect for somebody getting married in Stephen, Minnesota at the end of December, but she had like a line of like fake fur across the bodice, and it was I think that's where it was. But anyway, something like that. Again, please feel free to correct me. But anyway, it was a cold day, and we did the things, and they got married, and today is the 40th year. So, all right, love you.